Hey, good Monday morning. It's time for Monday Mornings with Murph. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a great week. I had a few prayer requests. That was awesome. Got to pray with some people and saw some things happen this week for people, and that was awesome. God is so good. You know, we talked about last week that last week and this week we're going to talk about kind of your daily life, your daily walk. And last week we in Psalms 37 talked about the steps of a good man are ordered of the Lord. And in Romans 12, we talked about that you need to make your life a daily sacrifice to the Lord. Just in everything you do, work, play, everything you do, just give it to God and think about what He's having you do in your relationship. How should I think? How should I talk? How should I act? I should be out giving and baking cakes and showing His love and spreading the gospel and those kind of things. So today we're just going to talk about some practical things. Maybe your Monday's not going as well as you would like it to go. Mondays sometimes are a little hard to get kick-started because you've had a couple days off for the weekend in most cases. So here's just a few practical things today. We're going to be in the King James and in the Message today. And we're going to be in Proverbs 3. I'm going to read out of both versions today. But just some practical things, and these are some things you can do every day, or at least during your week. And I mean, these are not laws that you have to follow. These are things that will help you, and I just advise you to do things you can do. So first thing is, get in the Word of God. Every day, read the Word. And if you don't know how to do that, there are ways out there on the internet that'll tell you how. And in a second here, I'm going to give you a little more advice. But get in the Word, because the Word is life, and it will give you instruction and direction, because that Word is coming from the source. And so, you know, it's that's one way that's going to help you. Number 2, pray. And I'm not talking about prayer where you're always just telling God your problems and just saying, you know, help me with this, Lord, and I've got this problem. And, you know, it's fine to tell Him those kind of things because He wants that relationship. And it's fine for you to go to Him and say, you know, I'm really worried about this, or I'm concerned about this, or, you know, can you help my son or my daughter or whatever, and pray in that way, or I've got this problem, Lord, I need your help. Totally fine. But we also need to go in prayer and be thankful and thanksgiving in what He's done for us and thanking Him and just building a relationship. And the second part of that is we need to learn to be quiet and listen. Once we have made our petitions known unto God and we've praised Him and thanked Him, we just need to listen. Stop and say, okay, Lord, I'm ready to hear what you have to say to me. So, 2 things. Get in the Word, pray. Third thing, and these are just really simple things you can do, get in a Bible-based church that God set you in, a great family of believers, so that you can get uplifted and equipped and edified every week. Twice a week's even better. If they have a service on Wednesday and Sunday, that's awesome. 2 things happen. You get a chance to be around people and get relationships built that can edify you, can encourage you. And also you're going to hear the Word, which is going to wash your mind. You talk about being you talk about people being brainwashed. Well, my mind needs washed. My carnal mind needs washed. It's enmity to God. And so twice a week I get the Word and in a Bible-based church. And so those are just 3 simple things. And we're going to talk about today one thing that is very important in your daily walk that will not only encourage you because you're going to see great results in what happens, but it's going to encourage you because we long to do the right thing. We really do. And so, anyway, here it is. It's in Proverbs 3. We're going to start in verse 5 through 8. And I'm going to read it first in the King James, or the New King James. And then I'm going to read it in the Message, and then just talk about it briefly. And hopefully it'll bless you. So here we go. So Proverbs 3. And we're starting in verse 5, and it says, "Trust the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." We talked about last week the steps of a good man are ordered. We talked about a process because it's steps, and the steps of a good man are ordered of the Lord. Well, how are they ordered, and how do you do that daily? It's right here. And it says, "Trust the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he's going to direct your paths." There it is. He's going to direct your paths. "Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil, and it'll be health to your flesh and strength to your bones." And that was out of the New King James Version. Now I'm going to read it out of the Message. I like how the Message also has to say the same thing. A little different language, a little more maybe 2019, if you want to say. So here it is. It says, "Trust God from the bottom of your heart. Do not try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track." So he's the one that's going to keep you, the steps are ordered. He's the one that's going to keep you in this process, keep you on track. "Don't assume that you know it all. Run to God and run from evil. Your body will glow with health." And I love the last part of this, the last verse of this in 8 in the Message. It says, "Your body will glow with health, and your very bones will vibrate with life." That is awesome. So it's pretty simple. Don't trust in everything that you think you know, because you don't know much. The more that you grow in the Lord, and the older I get, the more I know that I really don't know a lot. You know, when I was 19, 20 years old, I thought I knew everything. And guess what? I didn't know a lot. But as you get into the Word and get into knowing God, you know that you don't know a lot. He knows everything, so put your trust in him. So in all your ways acknowledge him. So every day, it's real simple. Get up and say, "Lord, I give you this day. I'm a living sacrifice. I give it to you. How can I be used by you today?" And he's going to order your steps. He is going to take you through that process that we're going through in life, and you're going to be blessed. And in the version I read today, it says at the very end of that, in the Message, it says, "And your very bones will vibrate with life." And that's exciting. So I hope you had a great week. I hope you have a great week coming up. If you have any problems or anything you want me to pray about, just give me a call. 970-466-4663, or drop me an email. It's problemsolvergroup.com. That's problemsolvergroup@gmail. And it's real simple. And I hope you have a great week. Bless you. And until next week, talk to you later.